Welcome back to the table, fellow Contrarians. Last we left off.
I'm sure RoC came by yesterday.
Yes, he did.
He might have. From what I can understand, he might have not explained the situation very well.
He just takes a copper out and puts it in your hand.
He takes it back to the counter and he puts it on the counter for me to lot.
Alright, it's good.
Are you going to say no to that?
Gratuity.
You do, yeah. You fucking tip.
You picked it up and it's like a full leather face mask and you're just staring at it like...
It's got this little red rubber ball on it.
Oh no!
Like, this is perfect, but how can he see?
You
Not
fight
the
random
Rovius.
people?
I've worked for the Rovius before. I've definitely gotten into a couple of scuffles. It happens.
Did you win?
Depends on. depends on depends on the situation.
When after the question, did you win? The first phrase is, it depends.
So
if
you lost.
they were far away,
A lot.
they were usually up close. It's not my fault. I'm not very strong.
But yeah.
I'm sorry you got beat up so much.
And now back to the story.
We'll pick up with the story. I think Sybil was going to go searching for Torlak.
No, I think we were gonna go after the guards.
Well, I meant to, because Torlak was just somewhere, and I believe you said you were going to go inform him what the fuck's going on.
Oh, okay. Can I get my turtle detection?
Turtle
device
detection?
out?
Yeah. It's actually like a screen with a turtle shell on the back end of it.
Radio telemetry.
Yes. Let's see.
Radio telemetry.
What? We did not discuss what Torlak was doing.
Torlak
yeah.
fell deathly ill. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
that's true.
So,
Yeah.
I actually had to go by the ER that night. I never told y'all, but I was
Oh.
like so dehydrated. I had to get an IV. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
no.
yeah, that
This is
sucks.
why we drink water.
She tried.
I know. To a point, like I was so sick that I couldn't even drink water.
Oh.
Like I would take a sip of water, my body would just very violently react.
What's
I was
this?
like,
Oh.
What's this foreign substance? It's water. It's what you're made of.
Please.
it's what you
60% you.
need. It's
Keep
like,
it.
I don't like it, get it out.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
So I'm assuming he probably just went back home.
Yeah, we'll say Celia was taking care of Torlak. So, Sybil, guessing the first place to look is the place you know where he lives. So,
Yeah.
as you're walking up onto the Brood Awakening alchemy shop, you see Julie outside sweeping the sidewalk.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I've never caught your name.
Sybil.
Oh, Sybil. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Is Torlak here?
Yes, actually, he's had a bit of an episode.
Shell rot?
It could be, I wouldn't say shell rot, but something's rotting in.
All right. Well, I'll go stop by. If
Yes,
you don't mind.
no problem. Right here, and she just opens the door for you. And inside, you see the Brood Awakening. The glass vials that were broken last time are replaced. Not all of them are filled. And you see Celia over in her customary spot by the flasks and tubes and all these jiggery-doos. No real sign of Torlak immediately.
Hello.
Hello?
Celia, right?
Yes, who? May I ask who I'm speaking with?
It's Sybil. I came here a couple of days ago.
Oh, yes. It's good to hear you again. Have you been able to figure out that whole issue with those miscreants?
Well, we're dealing with the situation as we speak, but I think Torlak would be of much of service, but I heard he's fallen ill. Is he doing better by any chance?
Oh, he was doing better this morning. You might check with him in the back through that door over there. She just vaguely points in a direction.
All right, I'll go visit him.
Okay. Could you take him this? It should help with any little bit of nausea he may have left.
Do I recognize what it is?
It looks like a pale blue substance, but right off the top of your head, no.
It should really...
Yes, she is a blind alchemist. She's useless.
Does this world not have Braille?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Don't worry, Sylvie's gonna make it.
Gonna make it.
Hands it off to you, and go through the back door and off in the corner. Walking down the hallway, you see there's one door that's slightly ajar with light coming out of it, and you can hear the shuffle of what sounds like somebody getting out of a bed.
I peek in.
You see Torlak there.
Torlak?
Oh, Sybil. Hello.
Hey, I've got something for you. Celia wanted me to give you this, and I hand him the bottle.
I was waiting for you to just get the cacao leaf.
Or like reaches for the bottle and opens it. Just you see him like slowly sipping on it, making like a face after every sip. Sip.
I would tell you to pinch your nose when doing that, but I don't...
He just like starts rubbing his like hand over his face, and he's like, there's not really anything I can pinch there, but thanks for the...
I was suggesting that would be something I would suggest, but I don't know how to... I'm not very familiar with turtle physiology. Anyway, I thought I'd get you up to date with the plan.
Oh, yes, sorry, I kind of suddenly went out on you guys. I did not feel well at all.
Yes, so I've heard. But I heard...
Okay, we're done with
But
this.
I've heard that you're doing better.
Yes, much better, actually. She's still making me drink this stuff, though.
All right.
And he just kind of like hands you back the empty bottle.
Thanks.
I don't keep it. You're supposed to give it back to her.
Oh, right. Here, I'll let you give it back.
Just passing a bottle back and forth.
D&D.
I like his action too.
Anyway, so apparently what's going on right now is you and RoC are looking for their hideout. You has a pretty good idea of where they're at. He tracked them down, I believe, a couple of nights ago. The rest of us were going to interrogate's a strong word, talk to some guards that may be on their payroll.
Ah, okay. So I would assume you would want me to join you in the chess piece. So that way it'd be an even split.
Actually, they should be at the Pretty Penny. I'm gonna head back down there as well. So I'm thinking you probably will go with them. Even split. Maybe? I'm not sure. We'll get better logistics when we get to it. But are you well enough to join?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I will. I'll be fine. If
All right,
anything, I
but-
can just vomit on them. I don't think they'd appreciate that.
Okay, well, just because you said that, do you mind saying ah? I'm gonna pull out a little stick. Alright, it looks like you're fine.
You see barnacles growing.
Oh.
Not inside his mouth.
How would he get barnacles?
I don't fucking know. I was making a sea turtle joke.
The barnacles got grinded off when he fell for 24 hours.
Right.
All right, so
I just
I can still hear the barnacles screaming.
His shell is
Just very smooth. You actually think he's a lot younger than what he is because some of his rings are gone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, while Torlock's not looking, I'm gonna flick the stick across the room.
Just
all right, so y'all make y'all's way to the Pretty Penny.
Yes.
I just put the bottle like on an empty shelf. I'm like, Celia, put the bottle up on the 5th shelf in the 8th space.
Thank you, dear. Have a safe trip. And she's just like pouring different stuff, just like picking something up, pouring it into the thing.
I wish I knew what those were sometimes.
Oh, that reminds me. Celia,
Yes.
do you have any tonics?
Yes, I do have some tonics.
Alright, I need one for some health. What are your prices?
Oh, my prices. Let me pull up my ledgers if you don't mind. The ones I can't see.
Torlight just kind of like shuffles off. Gets a big old book for her.
Okay, I have 15 tinctures of healing for 50 gold each.
Alright, so 750 gold for all of them.
Yes.
Let's see how much is in the reserves.
12.
Only a little bit over 600. I'll go ahead and buy 10 of them.
Alright, so, I believe you should be able to see the... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, thank you, Celia. I will take these back with me.
Like starts writing it down in the ledger, puts it up, and then he goes to Celia. Those are the vials on the third row, right?
Fourth row, top shelf.
Torlight goes over and just starts grabbing them. He grabs one, hands it to Sybil, grabs one, hands it to Sybil, and he just does this for each of the 10, just one at a time.
Just putting it in my bag.
Hey, you gotta be careful. Those vials can break.
Yeah, if it breaks, then I'm out.
That's $50, dude.
If you save the vials and give them back, we would be very much happy.
Happy's great.
Recycling.
Yes.
Recycling. So they're marked on the
Well,
bottom. of the thing.
I might be able to sell them back.
You purchase.
Alright, excellent. I'll...
Torlight leans into Celia's ear. Always say we give them a discount on the next purchase.
We give store credit.
If you bring the vials back, we don't charge you as much the next time.
Well, I'll think about it. Thank you. Just put them all back. Get my bag and we'll track back.
All right. Over with the rest of the party at the Pretty Penny, we have, the typical 2 gnomes that live here with, we'll just say, both you and RoC showing up at the same time. As you hear a ding.
But what time of day is this?
It's pretty early. Probably around 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still sipping some tea then.
Yeah. Well, RoC had to go do his run, pick up you from the Dragon's Respite, and we're like, yo, we're gonna go.
Did you make you run with you? With RoC?
Why? You could just walk and be...
Yeah.
That's true. His very long legs. He was walking. I was jumping.
No, as the other 2 come into the Pretty Penny, here. Ding.
Hey,
Tom.
people.
Howdy.
Is there anyone else in the shop?
Currently, there is only Thomas.
Who's ready to start it?
Shut up!
Take a long sip of my tea. Good morning.
Morning, Calvis. What kind of tea is that?
Earl Grey.
Cool.
You should put honey or milk in it.
Earl Grey.
Honey.
So, how long do we need to wait for everybody, or are we just gonna start our thing?
It seems like every time we do this, we all kind of just wait around, and everyone eventually ends up here.
Yeah, that's not incorrect.
Which it works so far, so I mean, why not? Why fix what's...
Exactly.
Right.
I'm sure Sybil will show up, hopefully, with Torlight.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's you 2.
Yeah,
So I was waiting. I didn't want to say anything, but it's
It's a random
it's a centaur
customer.
guy.
Hi.
It's a centaur
Yeah.
guy back. Like,
I was thinking about it. No. Torlac and Sybil come waltzing in.
So, are we ready to start a conflict? Since I can't say whatever it is.
Don't be an idiot.
What?
Listen, we've already had this problem once. It's not a
Are
game.
we technically starting the conflict?
She
Because I
said
think
that.
they technically
Nah,
started
we're ending it. We're ending it.
Sybil said gang war.
That's what I said.
I said it wasn't a gang war.
But, okay.
No. She said we're fighting a gang. We are not in a gang war.
Gang
Yes.
Fight?
Wars last for a really long time.
Exactly.
Torlax's just scratching at his neck again.
We're gonna make this pretty fucking quick.
Maybe.
ideally.
Ideally, yes.
Gang.
I kind of just point over at the fucking you. You see this? I'm pretty sure he'll just sit on half of everybody.
Think you can do that?
Does
Passively.
you see himself?
I hope so. I'm sure there's a mirror somewhere.
We have a mirror in the... Wait, what?
We sell mirrors. Anyway, we're not getting into philosophical questions here.
Hold on, before we do that, I've got something for everybody, and I hand out 2 tonics to everybody.
Nice.
Oh,
Please
is this
get
raspberry
the
juice?
bottles back.
I can only promise to try.
Please do. I can get in-store credit.
Or I can form a partnership and they can buy bottles from us.
Wait, these are the bottles we bought from you.
But more. But capitalism.
Well, technically speaking, those are mine. So
I could tell her to give you
That
a
is true. You
discount
did buy
on your alchemy stuff.
And I can do a discount on bottles if you buy more.
So much more fun to throw it after you use it.
Hey, no.
Don't you?
Don't waste bottles. That's just stupid.
I mean, It is fun,
so
but
much
it is
more
rather
fun.
wasteful.
Hey, you don't
It-
curse
as I
this.
agree, is wasteful.
If I throw it, I'll try to throw it into a plant or something that softens
If you
the
throw it,
fall.
you toss it to us.
All right. I'll toss it at somebody.
Anyway, these weren't cheap, so
So use them now. Got it.
no.
Isn't
Use
it
them
crap?
for when I can't help you or you.
Fair enough.
Or who?
Definitely will come in handy, though. We probably should have gotten these a long time ago. But
Well, they weren't cheap. This was 500 gold altogether.
Oh boy, what are these?
Their tincture of
Where are these?
healing.
Oh,
Are they in
Yeah.
the party?
And luckily, these tinctures can be taken as a bonus action, right?
ooh.
Yes.
Hey.
They're taken as a bonus action, but you do roll, you don't get the full healing. That's a healing potion.
It's a D.
Also, I have healing spells.
Yes.
I'm gonna
That too.
try to keep you alive unless some invisible bitch comes out of nowhere.
Kills you. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
oddly specific. I don't know
Ganks
where
you.
that would apply.
Listen,
Oh.
there was nothing I could do about that one.
That was.
It was
Good
just
thing-
like,
That was
There's
bad.
literally no
Good
one
thing
close
doesn't-
enough to you to help.
That's a very specific scenario that probably won't happen again.
Probably.
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 John likes his invisible people. So it's okay.
Yeah, they're good enemies.
Throw
Uh,
him. Throw him at
No.
us.
They're just annoying. Anyway, these should help you in a pinch, just in case you feel like you need it and I'm not working fast enough.
Well, thanks, Sybil.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Very nice of you.
You was hesitant about this, so I wanted to make sure that you was comfortable with this whole situation.
He was hesitant by the fact that someone kept telling him this was a fucking war.
Yes,
Right?
that's
Who told him that?
Can't-
How
can't
irresponsible
imagine
of
we,
them.
become uncomfortable with this.
I feel like it was a chess piece.
Yeah,
Good
but
guess.
thankfully we're on the same
Good
page
guess.
that it's not. So
anyway.
I have a thing. I'm sorry. Before RoC came to get me,
Yeah.
I wanted to buy some more shit.
Oh,
Buy
yeah.
some more. I mean, yeah.
That's one
as-
of the reasons I asked to be paid up front.
Yeah. I mean, he did pick you up from his Dragon's Respite.
That's true.
Let's see.
back
What's
to
chit, Amy?
that. Is it
give-
the same guy
Shit.
each time?
Yeah, it's just this chit.
Give me odds or evens, roll a d4.
Okay. I'm gonna go for. Do you want me to do it in the dice tower?
No, you can do it open. It's just
Ah.
to see if he's there while you're there.
Odds.
I was gonna ask, is it the same guy that you buy from each time?
Mhm.
Chit.
It's the yeah, I was about to say it's the chit dealer.
Well, because I mean, they're essentially selling XP, so I didn't know.
Yeah, and there's other people you can buy from. That
Does
you
it-
can buy.
Does it come in the form of Doritos and Mountain Dew?
Yeah, it's just a bag.
Why is this? Why is this game such pay to win?
Why did it go? Ben watched me roll the fucking dice. It's just a D4, so we couldn't see what number it landed on. All right,
For
I'll
audio
try
listeners.
again.
Hey, it's
There
me.
it is.
Come on.
Ow!
Sadly, he wasn't there at the time.
Damn. All right. Well,
Looks like, who are you waiting
You're
for?
calling that shit then.
if I knew we were going into this,
When you see into the future, that's so Raven.
switched up my spells a bit.
Yeah. If anybody has spells that are wanting to switch out, go ahead and do it now.
Oh, look at these guys flexing on the fact that they can change their spells.
Nice being a druid, huh?
And a wizard, essentially.
It's nice being
Yeah,
not-
well, I
it's
can,
nice being
I can
not
cast
overwhelmed.
healing from a really far away.
Twilight's just messing with his start, sharpening them all on each other.
Mourning the loss of the other one.
One day. One day.
Well done, updating your spell.
Yeah.
Y'all have to update your spells.
I'll make a
Go
little.
get spells.
Get spells.
Should Twilight be saying that?
The barbarian's like, I get to hit
Yes.
things twice. This is the
Yeah,
happiest day of my
actually.
life.
Oh, look, I can just.
Dorlac's the only one that doesn't have some spell casting here.
Give him spells. Give this man
I
a
can
spell right now.
deflect a missile.
Oh yeah.
You can catch an arrow and then throw it at somebody's face at the same speed.
That's good.
I'm gonna bring
True,
ice
but
knife.
getting masters in science is
Mm.
That's worked out so well for us in the past.
hard.
Oh yes, it has, but
What did you get?
some of us better than
Ice knife.
others.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get that spell off your list.
What spell?
Never.
Ice knife.
I don't.
Every single time we use that, this one,
Not
fucking it
every
blow
single
up in his
time,
face.
just most of the time.
Just-
Yeah, I
supposed
think it
to.
worked for him once.
Twice.
and no one
Twice.
saw them.
That's
no
a
one
low
saw
number.
either one.
I don't-
David, that's a low number.
They didn't use it very often.
Yeah.
I was scared to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for particular reasons.
First time it almost killed you.
One person was refuge.
I will say, got cure wounds.
There's a
magic,
reason his
disguise self,
room was
grease.
called
The infirmary.
Yeah.
Killing
Yeah.
birds.
But then after a little bit, he was the one that never went down.
Well, yeah, fucking after he was able to turn into bears and shit,
Bears are cool.
Bola was the one that would never go down.
it became
as
Cyphos.
well.
Cyphos got toughness before it was even a thing.
It's like a level whatever druid. turning
I was
into,
like,
a
here,
dog.
take this
And now
amulet.
it's
You need it more than
level
once.
10 druid turning into a fucking T-Rex.
Made him thick
Amulet and toughness.
Dude, that would have been broken.
as a warlock.
As a warlock.
Pack the blades were on.
Oh, dude, that'd be huge. Oh, have toughness. Back to blades.
Eels.
Nice.
Or that dragonborn feat that adds AC because of your scales.
Mm.
Nice.
Except for people keep fucking taking them off.
I know, I'm like pulling him off.
That was funny and also kind of horrific.
I'm sure he's fine. Oh,
I don't know, we'll eventually see.
oh, don't be such a baby. Just go back. No, say that.
Archimedes. Get out the skill seals out.
Okay. I am prepared.
Kill me.
All right.
Got everything staged. Now that I actually know how to prepare that
Hit
shit.
your elbow.
Nah.
Thank you.
You
Like
didn't ask me
prepared
to
it.
do it.
Fantasy grounds.
That honeycomb looks succulent, immaculate. Oh, why do you eat the bee?
Damn it.
Are you having
Oh,
a
that
stroke?
guy.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
just his ADD.
This dude ate a fucking bee.
Because he's like eating a honeycomb raw and there's like a bee at the end. He's like, oh, why'd you eat the bee?
Poor bee.
Yeah.
I still need to post it.
It's one of my
later.
favorites.
Pictures of
So, everybody's mostly ready for their stuff.
No, Ward's about to get ready. He's about to get a fucking mouse up his ass.
I usually try to do it when she's not looking. Sometimes
That
So-
chalet is coming for your head, man. Just be ready for it.
We got two parties. Which ones are doing what?
I forgot what we were doing. What me and Calvis were doing.
weren't you gonna go beat up some guards?
That's right, we were gonna go civil. And help you do your thing.
Alright, first one we're going to beat up is RoC. Quit speaking out of line, man.
What? I was helping.
No, you're not helping. Someone here comes by and hears that, we're shit.
Who came by? Did you put the close sign?
Looks at the door. It's not closed.
No, it's open.
See, you should have put the close sign.
You should just learn how to talk properly. You're in the Rovias. Learn how to speak.
Not in the Rovias.
No, you're in the road.
Yeah, you're in the Rovias, yes.
Oh yeah, we're in the Rovia gang.
What?
A
I
family.
go and flip.
Torlak just slowly walks over and you hear his darts clinking and then he just kind of like flips the sign to close.
There we go.
It's a family, not a gang.
So from my understanding, you just hear like little clinks again as you walk. You, chess piece, and I are going down to the supposedly known base. And then the tiny ones and Sybil are going to talk to gods on the payroll. Yes?
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just want to talk to him.
We're gonna figure out why.
Your face? Something.
Huh?
Sybil, she fix you.
Oh yeah, I was winking because she's totally gonna beat them up, right?
No, I'm going to talk to him.
Oh, you could also. Okay, I guess that's fine too. It's not fun.
Torlak, you just see Torlak get his quarterstaff and like
Right on the
Yes,
back.
his head, and he's like, "Violence does not solve everything.
Yeah, but
I find it ironic he does that and then hits him.
Do you want to be
Ooh,
next?"
that's
And he shakes his quarterstaff at you
I'm
with all the
not
darts dingling.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just find it ironic.
Apparently, the only thing that this one understands is violence.
I don't even know if he understands that. I think he's just dumb. But anywho, so yes.
love you too.
All right.
What did I call you, Bo, again?
Huh?
What did I call you, Bo, again?
I believe it was fucking something.
Yeah.
It was
So-
the fucking.
Fuck you.
It was the fuck you.
So yeah,
That's right.
All right. Come on, you two.
here's the real question. What are we gonna do after we finish objectives?
We'll just
Where
come
we-
back here.
Okay, do we have a time frame? This way, if someone finishes early, they don't meet up too soon.
We'll just come back by the end of the day.
Hopefully for time for a nap.
Oh, God, I hope so. I need a
So
nap.
wait,
I
and
was
then
getting my
Torlak
shit.
starts talking to you in Elvish. Do you know exactly where the base is, or are we? Is that what we're looking for? And you just have a general idea.
I feel so left out.
In Elvish. Oh, do we get to have an Elvish speaking gang now? This is the club?
It's
The
just
Elvish-speaking
easier
club?
to talk to her that way. You know this.
Him.
We
Him.
can have our own little secret club. Because they can't understand it.
Why would we want to do that?
Because it's fun. It's like, it's just fun, right? Because you
He's
get what I'm
like
saying,
a
right?
toddler.
Face is a toddler.
I'll worry about you, kid.
Me too, I guess. I don't know.
They are
Worrying
speaking
is-
for the audience.
Worrying hurts my stomach, so I don't like to do it.
You reaches out and just
Just set the fucking paw on your shoulder.
What?
tap, tap, tap.
What?
and then
Oh, but
shakes his head and looks towards the door. We oughta.
Oh wait, before we go, hang on, I'll be back. Is there like I'll go into the back room real quick. I'll be back.
No, you're not.
You're
You're not rummaging. What are you looking for?
I'm not rummaging for anything.
What are you looking for?
I'm not grabbing anything. I
What
promise.
are you looking
I'm
for?
changing
Hey,
clothes.
get you read the sign.
I'm
Employees
changing
only.
clothes. I'm changing clothes.
To
Leave me
change
alone.
out here.
Okay, bet. He just starts stripping and like changing clothes right there.
Dupe has zero issue with nudity.
Relax, a turtle. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
How many naked people do you think I see on a regular
I mean, he has
basis?
underwear on. Like,
Yeah, we're all,
anyway,
we're all
you see him
adults
like
here.
Also,
slowly
Torlak
kinda,
just
like-
looks down, kind of sad, and he's like, "I gotta move."
You see all the he starts putting on this like layered black clothing that's like all dark, and as he's like pulling through like one of the bags, some like this weird leather mask falls out.
Look,
And
I
it's just on the
didn't
floor.
know.
What? What's up?
Naughty child. Okay.
Oh, that I found it in one of the closets, but it felt weird on my face and it was really hot, so
I bet it was.
I have this
I
little
bet it felt real
bandana
hot.
thing now that works a lot better.
Kind of regret not giving him the other room now.
It was
You
in
and
my
me both.
it was in my butler's closet. It was weird.
Is that what you call him now?
That's
Rook,
what he
go
said
ahead
it
and
was.
put that up.
What? What's wrong with it?
Just
What is
put-
it?
Just
What
put
is
it
this?
up.
What is this?
Rook,
What?
put it up.
Okay.
What's
it's
your
going
safe
to
word?
bed.
What's your safe word?
Everybody,
What's
Oh,
safe
come
word?
on.
Anyways, and then I like completely look by pulling the bandana. It's just my eyes showing. I'm like, this is on incognito mode.
Rook, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it's also the middle of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, if you walk out looking like that, it's going to
It's
be
gonna be more
very suspicious.
I'll just pull
Won't
down
they
the
be in the
mask so
sewers,
it's
though?
at the.
Eventually, but they gotta get there first.
Why don't we go at
That's
night? Oh well, they might be.
We've got to figure out where they're at.
Oh,
And Thimbuk says they're probably more likely to be out doing their stupidity during the day and not at home base until night.
okay. Well,
Because
I'll just
majority of the ones that we've seen, the ones that attacked your place, they were human, right?
just.
Yeah, humans typically aren't nocturnal. Is
Yeah.
that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, they can't see very well at night.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Mixture of common races, human, dwarfs, and one gnome guy.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Anyway,
I
while
can
he's
keep the
chang-
mask on and then just like keep normal clothes. And
Anyway,
just-
while he's changing back, let's just go ahead and go.
Ruining my vibe, guys. It's
We're gonna
fine.
head out. Alright, see everyone here at
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
8. We're gonna say 8 o'clock. Fuck it.
So, with the plan set, we'll start heading out.
Thomas, watch the shop.
Yeah, okay. Yes, sir.
Just watching all this shit.
Poor Thomas.
So,
Don't worry, he's gonna be implicated. It's fine.
where is everybody going to start? We have 3 people looking for guards and 3 people going into the sewers, which I'm assuming y'all are going to go to the last spot that you saw or sniffed out.
Yes.
I guess you will lead them there.
Malachite District.
Yep.
Team Tunnel Rats go to the Malachite District.
I
Or
think
the
I
tunnel
prefer Team
rats.
Elvish. I fucking knew it.
I'm saying they're the Tunnel
Why,
Rats.
why not Team Ninja Turtle?
God damn.
Go into the sewers. Yes.
Hold
Oh,
on,
that's
I wanna stop the
good.
pizza
This
place
This worked,
before we go to-
this worked out so well.
Oh,
No, I love
alright,
it.
I'll consent to that.
Fuck, I didn't even
Whatever.
intend for that to happen.
Bravo. Bravo.
Yes.
Teenage
We need to get a
Mutant
ninja
Ninja.
mask for Torlak now.
We're gonna just put in the sound effect of just applause.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
perfect. So,
Yes.
Team Turtles are going to Malachite District, and while they're heading over there, what the fuck are the rest of y'all doing?
Well, we gotta go defeat
Hold on, let me
That's a
pull up
good
the
question
map.
that the disembodied voice just asked.
Yeah, Sybil, you're the one that got to see all the dossiers.
Yes,
resumes.
I do have them. Do they tell me exactly which districts that they operate in?
Otherwise, we're going on a sightseeing tour. Yes.
Pretty much.
There is ways.
Okay, so
There is ways.
there are 3 guard names. One is Tibble Soren.
Hold on, let me get the... Wait, what?
Hibble Soren.
Why does he have the same last name?
Not
Not Zoran?
Soren.
Soren.
Soren. Okay.
Tibble
Dude,
Soren.
it's your cousin.
Why did you say that?
Sybil, it's your cousin. Tori.
Where's the notes tab? Oh, there it is.
I don't feel like Sybil gets to go to family reunions very often.
Oh,
I feel like she's
How many
definitely not
cousins would
invited.
she even know? Like,
all
How many
right.
is she not raised yet?
Okay, so Tibble Soren, Jack Greycoat, and Thomas Boring.
Of course, a gray coat's a turncoat.
The fact that his name's not Jack Kowski.
Koski.
Jackowski.
Tchaikovsky.
Or Jack Offen.
it's Mihawk.
Check
Last
off.
name, just name Mihawk.
I
Check
have way
me
too
off.
much fun with these names.
God. Okay, so Tibble is located in the Calcite district. Jack is in the Cordite district, and the last one is located in the Boronite district.
Sybil, which one we hitting up first?
You said calcite, bornite, and
Cordite.
cordite.
They're just right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're closer to the cordite area, so I'm thinking we're going after. We'll go look for Jack Greycoat.
Y'all head off to the Cordite district.
Yeah, we're gonna go see good old Jack.
Okay. As y'all make y'all's way over there, give me a investigation check.
Okay, so who's got the best investigation?
Definitely one of you two.
Mine's +4. Alright, bro. Sorry.
Mine's +6.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Listen, you got tinier parts to look at. So.
I'm gonna go ahead and help him look because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help so that we can just get a natural 20. Can we just take the hour?
Take the
Take
hour
the
to
time.
find Jack.
So I just
Take
need to roll
20.
2 in the tower. Roll it with advantage in the tower.
Yeah.
I already fucked up. I dropped the dice. How do I put it down?
Drop it on the table. I mean your mat.
Drop it.
Okay. So, searching around, it takes a little time for you to get over to the Cordite district, and as you're coming into the Cordite district, you see a guard post. You come up to it, and you're like, asking, and it's like, there's a guy I'm looking for, a guard who goes, last name Greycoat. Who is he? I was like, you're talking about Jack. Yeah, he's gonna be over by the altar at today, and I'll just kind of give you a little bit of information. Guy seems really helpful, and it's just like, oh yeah, hey, cool, yeah. All right, see you later. Tells you about a shawarma place nearby. Oh, that's real nice.
Nice.
So there's shawarma in this world.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Now there will only some shawarma here.
Any in this world.
Mhm.
At this point.
Yeah, but y'all make your way over to the altar, which is around Mayhem's Emporium, botanist shop, and all that, and see a group of like 3 guards walking around, and every once in a while they stop and just kind of look around. People come up to them, ask them questions. Don't see anyone else in this area, or any other guards in this area. Just them and a crowd of people.
Those seem to be the only guards around, so one of them has to be Greycoat.
I guess
Do
we'll
they have
approach-
badges? Damn it.
No.
I was gonna say, did they say that there was any significant markers on them? Scars? Anything like that?
Looking at the dossier, it just says he's human, brown eyes, black hair.
Brown eyes, black hair.
The 3 guys, how many?
I was good. Are all the guards human?
Are all they all
Looking at the 3 guards, one of them is human, 2 of them are dwarves.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, he's gonna
I
be-
was really worried until I realized 2 of them were dwarves.
Speaking of which, do you two know Dwarvish?
Oh, I do know Dwarvish. Never mind.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Fucking great.
All right, we know the language that those 3 don't.
Oh,
I know they were
yeah.
bragging about knowing Elvish. We know Dwarvish.
Oh.
Now I see. Yes, that makes sense. They could all.
Anyway,
for what reason?
let's. I guess we'll just go approach Jack.
Do you have a wait? Hold on. Do you have like an actual like a plan?
Well,
because he's got.
if he's on the payroll, he might know a little lingo. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, you approach me.
Oh God.
Oh, you guys have fucked with the wrong dwarf.
Yeah, that's-
Human.
Okay. So, y'all.
No, he's just a tall dwarf. He has a growth
Should we
issue.
all approach him in case if someone gets implicated, the rest of us have plausible deniability?
Sure.
I'm game. Fuck it.
We approach him. Because we have to stand next to him to kick his ass.
So as y'all come walking up to this group of guards, they take notice, see you coming towards me. The person you assume is Jack looks out over.
Jackie
Yeah.
boy.
Sorry, do I know you?
I mean, you might. I don't know. Have you stopped by my shop by any chance? I show him, like, my wristband.
He looks at you up and down, looks at the other two. He's like, oh, you friends of Jimmy's?
Yeah, we're friends of Jimmy's.
Oh, good. How's he been doing, eh?
Oh, I think he's doing well.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, he really helped me out of a pickle there with my keep it on the down low.
Anyway, I was wondering, can we talk for a bit? Just
yeah.
a little private conversation.
Oh, no problem. And any friends of Jimmy's is friends of mine, yeah?
Of course.
You don't mind, you two, and he just kind of looks at his partners, and they just kind of look at him, look at y'all, and just get like a little shrug, and like, whatever, man. And they, we'll go walk around on patrol. We'll catch you in like 10 minutes or so. And they just start walking the plaza.
Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for. So, what y'all need to talk about is something more of a private matter? Or?
A little bit. Jack, how you been doing?
I've been doing real well. No, nothing to complain about, I'm going to say. How's everything going on your end?
Not great, Jack. Not great.
Yeah, that's a real shame. Everything's, anybody got sick or,
We've got some people double dipping, if you know what I mean.
No, really?
Just like judging his reaction. Is he like nervous or is he like surprised?
Give me an insight check.
All right.
Can I help with that?
How are you helping?
Just kind of being proficient in insights and being, good with like dealing with customers and stuff like that. I'm just looking for like any of those involuntary tics people have when they're, like trying to.
But how would that help Sybil?
Just kind of, like if he's giving off any like weird signals, just kind of give him like a tap or
A
something.
nudge.
Like
Like,
that. Yeah,
hey,
just a little
hold on.
Okay.
Signals.
Something
Yeah,
ain't
signals.
right.
Yeah, go on, that'll work.
Also, can I have Slink just kind of go keep a lookout for the other two guards and to let me know when they're coming back?
Just darting through the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weasel wouldn't be the most uncommon thing you'd see.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit odd, but this is a town of magical people.
This is a town of odd.
Familiars all over the fucking place, yeah. Looking at him, he thought that y'all could still hear my rolls.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that in this hour, it's fine.
You need to turn that off.
So, I like it for the, tension building it gives.
Right.
Whenever I randomly roll something. Is it for a reason? Who knows? I don't. So, looking at the guy, you see his eyes staring at you. You don't see any, real big tails, except for you notice just the slightest hint of, sweat breaking out on his forehead.
You just see dude just kind of like.
So, that's a bit odd.
Isn't it?
Yeah. You have any idea who might be doing it? You need my help.
I think we could use your help. I look around. I don't see the two dwarves, do I?
No, not currently. They're moving through a crowd, which is...
Taller than them.
Yeah, for the most part.
We could use your help, actually. We found the person that we were looking for, and let's say they're not being very cooperative. They don't want to talk, but we're thinking that maybe a fellow guard, as yourself, might be able to convince them. Not sure if you know me personally, but I'm not the most persuasive person.
Give me a deception check. Or persuasion. Either one.
It's the same.
So you are very persuasive.
I am. But
Yes.
Nice.
17. It's that fucking proficiency, my dudes. I don't think I can. I fucking love charisma.
Yeah, charisma's good.
Good.
So,
I'm glad you're here because we would not be able to do this.
No.
he kind of looks at you in the eyes like, sure, I'll help you.
And I'm sure we could probably compensate you for any work you did, of course. You know, Jimmy's pretty giving.
Yeah. You kind of see this like calculation in his eyes. And like, okay, just give me a moment. I'm gonna talk to me mates over there, and I'll be with you in a minute. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And he kind of like stands up a little bit straighter, looks around, and sees two halberds like moving off in the crowd just a little bit. I'll be back. Just one moment. And he heads off in that direction. Slink following those two guards and trying to dodge this fucking crowd of people is just like
have him go for the ankles.
The fastest little tube ever. He is telling you that that Jack has come up to the guards, is talking to them, telling them there's some kind of situation going on with a dear friend of his. He needs to go and try and keep vigil. He might not make it through the night, so he really needs to be there. And the two dwarves kind of just look over each other like, beautiful friendship, sir. Hard to come by. Go, mate. We'll take care of it. We'll cover for you. Don't worry. And Jack, with a worried look on his face, thank you, Ever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye. And he bolts off towards you guys. And comes up and he's like wiping his cheeks. He's like, all right, we're ready. So, where we need to go?
We have him down at my shop. Do you know where my shop is? You can follow us.
Sorry, I'm never. Now I don't know what shop is.
Oh, well, then follow me.
Okay. All right.
Just for record keeping, I recall Slink, so he doesn't just hang out next to the guards for the rest of the day.
He's just sitting there staring at them.
This guy's been staring at us all day.
Hey, good job, Slink. Come on back.
Hey, Marv. There's this weird weasel out there. just staring at me. Kind of looks like Garb. What? Blink, motherfucker!
Yeah, we just go back to my shop.
Yeah.
The illustration for this episode would just be a weasel doing the hardcore stare.
All right, so y'all make y'all's way back to the Hellenite district, and we'll cut over to Team Ninja Turtles. Team Half Shell. There we go. So, y'all finally make it to the Malachite district.
Yeah, that's why I pointed at him when I said Ninja Turtle and me.
Where does it was because it was a turtle in the sewers.
But where does you fit in?
Get ready, dressed like a fucking.
Can you turn into a giant rat?
Yes.
Splinter. Yeah. There we go. So, we never distributed any of that magical gear, did we?
Nope.
So, it's all
I
still
have
with.
it.
So fuck y'all.
Like magical gear.
I have the bow.
No,
Not
the
that.
The hat.
the
Like
three
the hat,
things
the-
y'all got from the
staff
dungeon.
and
Joker's amulet.
Yeah, it's all still with
Right,
Yeah.
that thing. I don't remember
Doob.
what
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
take
it
any of
is.
it. I just had all the gems.
Gems,
that
yeah.
we got.
and you used one of them.
Have fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
So, y'all make it to the sewer, or the storm drain, actually, at this spot. And you walk up to it. There's a few people going here and there, minding their own business, as y'all stand on the side of the street next to the storm drain. What y'all doing?
so this is where you saw them?
Yeah, they went down.
Oh yeah, and should we use our secret club speak this whole time?
We can.
I think we should.
It'd probably just be easier.
RoC switches to using Elvish now.
Yeah.
So we
He
talk
switches
Elvish the
modes.
You
entire
just
time.
bends
They
down
talk
and just
great.
pulls the grate off the sewer.
Oh, you were trying to get in? Oh, I thought we just wanted to know where it was.
We have to go in the sewer to find the base.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
How have you made it this far in life?
He's a rich kid.
Rich kid. It's a good thing he's pretty.
You can borrow their parents' guns and shoot willy-nilly without having to worry about the consequences.
Oh god, I hate that story.
Yeah, continue.
He's also a savant. I'm guessing he's also a savant.
It's a form of fashion. It
Yeah.
has to be.
I actually don't know what that is.
Oh, it just means you're
You're
good at
naturally
something.
gifted at things.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, that's true.
And then sometimes you got the term
Harper.
idiot, like an idiot savant,
Mhm.
like somebody who's not very intelligent, but they fucking
Just
succeed.
really talented.
Succeed in whatever
Or
they do.
lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
regardless
Yeah.
of... Yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump into the storm train.
Yes.
I'll go in last so I can pull it before
As people are just kind of like walking by, you see a few of them like looking over in your direction. Like, fuck you. It's just a group of random looking people just jumping in. It's like, oh, that's kind of weird. But they just keep on walking. Nobody stops you.
Cool.
Giant, a turtle, and this weird-looking human with a weird black mask on.
I mean, it's a city full of adventurers. They're probably like, oh yeah, they probably got a quest to like clean shit
Yeah.
out or something.
Yeah. That's,
God damn it, the rat people are back.
God damn it.
Again.
Yeah, yeah.
Rumors are gonna start flying around. Oh, the rats must be back. People are going into the sewers again.
Yeah. I mean, there has been a really bad rat problem in the past.
Yep.
Somebody brought a Doppler rat back to the city, and that did not go well.
People
So,
Continue.
as y'all jump into the sewer,
Is that really
great closed.
Yeah. You want to try?
No. I'm just wondering.
You splash down into essentially just kind of detritus and, leaves, all sticks, mud, guck.
Disgusting things.
Yeah. Right here, and kind of looking in both directions, and it stretches on for fucking ever. What are y'all doing?
Following you.
Neither of you have dark.
No.
That's what I
I just thought this was a bad idea.
Oh yeah, maybe we should have.
Maybe we should have had the people that could see in the dark.
As me and him are out in the daylight, just having sunglasses.
I wear my sunglasses at night. So the first thing Yu's gonna do is he's gonna pull out one of like ridiculous quart of torches that he has,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and he's gonna use the cantrip produce flame to light it. He's gonna hand it to RoC.
Oh, thank you.
That'll give him 30 feet of bright light,
Yeah.
or is it 15?
I think that's 20 of bright light and then 20 of dim. Something like that.
1 hour, 20 of dim with it, or 20 of bright with an additional 20 of dim. Yeah. So, and if you hit somebody with it, it deals 1 fire damage.
Yes.
Bonk.
So now I'm down to 9 torches of the 10 that I have.
Nice.
So many fucking torches.
And then I am going to wild shape into a black direwolf.
Alrighty. As you shift into your direwolf form, I'm assuming you're going to sniff out the trail.
Yes, I remember to smell.
So does the direwolf?
Tori just kind of leans over to RoC and is like, "Did you know that you did that?"
Yeah, it's actually really cool. He does it with like bears, and he can turn into bears.
I've never been around.
Yep.
It's really
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Torlak's never seen him do it.
It's really cool.
How does he do that?
He's that cool.
Does he turn back?
Yeah.
What happens if he dies?
Hasn't happened yet.
It's like,
I know
Never
if he
thought
goes
about it before.
unconscious, he goes back into regular form. I think. If he like gets knocked out or something, but that's all I know.
Yeah. So I have advantage on perception checks made for hearing and smell.
Yes. So go ahead and give me a sniff check.
Fucking, they're both 10s.
hey,
19.
All right.
19,
Yeah, so
not too
thank you,
shabby.
Smart.
Noise.
Yeah.
So getting down onto your all fours and give a sniff around, you start to pick up that scent that you smelled a couple days ago. Like, And you pick up the scent off to the right of where y'all came in.
I'll lead the way that direction.
What do you smell, boy?
That's rude.
I was just doing it as a joke.
And
Okay,
he starts walking.
I guess I'll stop.
As y'all continue down this path, you see branches that go off in several different directions. It looks like this one is a main branch, as those pipes all have a leaning down towards this one. They're all on a slight slant. And this one is slanted downwards as y'all travel along it. Y'all go for a good 25 minutes, and then all of a sudden the pipe takes a sharp descending slant downwards.
So, how are we supposed to get down? Just
The question isn't getting down. I think it's getting back up. You have
Maybe we
your
could tie off
grappling
a
hook
rope.
still.
yes.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
pulls out his rope from his ring.
I always like seeing that happen. So yeah, we'll just. Do you think we can find the little hook spot on the side and then let the rope drape down?
Yeah, you have a pitten.
I have so many pittons.
Those are what
let's
those
do
are
that.
for.
You can pound them into the wall as long as you have a hammer.
It's not strong enough to
Do
do
we
it.
have a hammer?
I know. So we'll use one python. I have the python in hand. I'm like, does anybody have a hammer? I don't think I have a hammer. Actually, I do. I'll pull it out of the bag of holding. Because I actually do have a hammer. I just forgot.
Okay.
I'm
It's
going to
very
hammer.
rook of you.
I'm going to hammer the python into the wall.
All right. So,
I really just want you to take the hammer and start hitting it with the python.
There, it's in.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
you smack it into a good spot, tie off the rope, and give it a sharp tug.
Blacking them too. I'm like, okay, well, I think that's it.
Troy sits down on the edge and just heavy sighs. And it's like, come here.
Huh?
Come here.
What do you want?
He
What's going on?
bridal carries him.
Oh.
And then slides down the ramp on his shelf.
Which is like,
Well,
You guys have seen the dogs who know how to sled down a hill. So
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Yeah, Torlak feels very confident in what you would do. He doesn't, not so confident in Jaspy's. So he just bridal carries him as he slides down.
as y'all make y'all's way down this sharp incline, you start sliding, picking up more speed. You've reached terminal velocity, and realize that rope was not long enough as you pass it by. Because I'm assuming it was just a 50-foot rope.
Mm-hmm. Can I make a grab for it before we hit the end?
Yeah, make a dexterity check.
With your teeth.
I was like, the doggo can. I'm holding a person.
yeah, Rook's eyes are just closed. He's just like, ah.
Yeah. And Torlak just kind of tries to cover his mouth. He's
Natural
Nice.
19 for a total of 21.
So as you're sliding, you start to see the edge of that rope as Torlak and you are zooming by it. The torchlight helping you see is like, oh fuck. And you snatch out at the rope with your teeth and grab onto it and just it's like whenever you're playing tug of war with a dog and it's just like that kind of look.
Yep.
And then you hear the continuing slide of
Oh yeah, because he covered his mouth.
Yeah, I covered your mouth.
Alright.
You just hear a, oh no. As we pass the rope.
So he's gonna kind of pull himself as best that he can. He's digging into any
Kind of purchase.
purchase at all. Nothing.
With a little bit, because you are holding on to the rope and you can find just the slightest bit of purchase, but it's mostly being helped by the rope. Yeah. You're able to stand at least.
Yeah. How tall is this tunnel?
This tunnel is about 5 feet.
Okay.
But how much more do we go down until we reach
Yeah, because they're swimming off past me. So go ahead and
Going with you guys, y'all continue for another like 75 feet downwards until you start seeing the end, like the light of the torch just barely lets you see the end of the tunnel about 40 feet away. You're like, oh fuck, because it just goes straight into it. So yeah, 45? Nah, this is a little bit more. So
like in total, it's like 70. We go down an extra 75, and then there's 40. Oh.
Yes. But as y'all continue, you're about to at the end of that there slide there. I'm gonna ask for a dexterity acrobatics check from both of you.
What did you say? What?
Acrobatics.
Did I? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexterity or acrobatics, either one.
Roll a 10.
I rolled a 16 plus 2, so 18 in total.
Yeah.
Nice. So as y'all continue down, RoC, you see the end coming. You're like, oh fuck.
Wee.
I got a wee. Just like slide straight off the slide and are heading towards a puddle of, well, not a puddle, more like a river, sewage. And you see it and you're like, oh no. You freak out just a little bit and try and push away and like do a flip. Who knows? It's kind of hard to tell. Well, you're just panicked just a touch. That helped Torlak, make it to the other side of this, but you fall into the sewage. And Torlak, you make it on the other side of the sewage, just landing, kind of bump up against the wall, and like, oh, ow. That smarted a little bit, and then you look back and you see RoC like swamp monster coming out of sewage. It's like,
I'm just like,
get me out. I'm getting out.
and see, now this is where your extra change of clothes will come in handy.
No need, it's fine. I'm just gonna press the digitation.
as many times as it takes.
As long as it takes.
And you're sitting there just cleaning yourself, and that's where we're gonna leave you for the moment, and come back to you as you're gnawing down on this rope.
Okay, so what I could find, dire wolves are about 9 feet long, and the 3.5 edition had regular wolves being 4.5 feet long and 2.5 feet tall at the shoulder. So if dire wolves are double that size, making them 9 feet long, then they're 5 feet tall at the shoulder.
Yes.
So I'm going to stand up really tall, press myself like to the top of the tunnel kind of thing. So I can't be can't move from that space. And then I'm going to, as best that I can, I'm gonna like lock in my back legs. I'm going to like flip the end of the rope around and work it into a loose knot. I will roll some dexterity checks for this.
You're gonna try and tie a rope.
Another rope to this old rope. Because I still have my pack on. I usually drop it, but I've been wearing all my stuff, so.
I wanted to tell Chess Piece as soon as we hit the bottom that we should send his burb up to you and tell you how much longer we have.
Yeah. So, sending Nyx up there.
Yes. Yeah. As I'm cleaning, I'm like, hey Nyx, can you take this rope?
There's a drop that comes out of your hair, just like hits the top of your
God.
lip.
As Nyx flies up, Nyx finds you just like pressed up in the fucking tunnel, just like legs splayed out and just backpack pressed up against the ceiling.
It's direwolf.
I've pulled the additional length of rope that I have, and I'm like trying to knot the two of them together with my wolf.
Nyx will. Can she help with that? Like by like grabbing pieces as the pull it through? Yeah.
She lands on top of the rope that y'all had already placed, and just kind of looks at the rope, looks at you, looks at Big Dog, looks at rope.
Oh, fuck! Do you want me to roll a dex check or something, or
Yeah,
sleight of
give
hand
me
or
give me a sleight of hand check.
What? This isn't survival?
Does
I mean,
Nyx
it
can't,
would be if I was
if he was
humanoid, I think.
Nyx can't help you? If she's
Give it
there.
a second because she doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, true.
At the very least, she's keeping him from being at a disadvantage doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
8.
8. You try and like grab the rope and like flip it with your teeth. You're like, yeah. And Nyx is just being flipped up and down and is like, stop! Looks at you, looks at the other rope, and looks down and is like, ah! And then finally like picks up on what's going on and tries to help him, like picking up with a towel and just
Say, put that through there, square knot.
and it's like, with your help and putting everything with the two of you,
Okay.
it takes you like a good 25 minutes.
Fine.
Your legs are starting to shake, and you're looking at the rope. It was like, is this good enough? It's like a loose square knot. You're like, all we got to do now is tug on it, and it should tighten down. And you reach down to pull on the rope, and as you do that, your leg finally gives out, and you're like, snag the rope. It tightens, and you get like a little bit of that rope grind kind of thing. It was like,
on my deep, yeah.
like, you finally come to a stop, look up, and the rope is securely tied.
Yeah, that knot's not coming loose.
How long?
This is now a 100-foot rope.
Okay.
We got one more to tie.
We got one more.
That one should be at least the easiest part, though.
So
How did they get down and up? They must have something.
They probably don't use the same way up.
Probably, but why is the smell there? We'll figure it out. It's fine.
yeah. So you slides further down, gets to the end of that rope. You look back, and you're like, still need to tie some more.
I look at the bird.
The bird's just looking at you.
What? And he holds the end of the rope and he shakes his head, and then he looks further down the tunnel.
And
Just teaching a child these ways.
y'all attempt to tie another rope. Give me a sleight of hand check. This time with advantage
The team.
because of helping.
We're just like fully clean and sitting over there, and I'm like, I even use prestidigitation to like clean up her Torlek's shell, and like, oh, you have like a little bit of a
Schmutz right there. 17!
Nice.
Oh no, that was stealth. Fuck.
I was like,
The wrong one. They're both plus dex plus 2.
Okay, that's fine.
So
No one heard you tie that rope.
So
That's
you both crack down, get the rope tied, and this time you're able to tighten it, cinch it tight without slipping, and finally slide to the edge of that thing. And you're looking down. It's like a 25-foot drop. Like, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm standing at the edge of it. I can see Rook and Torlek on the other side.
Yeah, they're on the other side of a river of sewage, and you're just looking up at you.
Hey, did you get the rope figured out?
I would assume so, considering there is now a much longer rope.
Oh yeah, like yeah. Yeah, now that you say that.
Yeah, you kind of like pause at the end of the rope that's right there now, and then he looks.
Uh huh. Yeah, I see it.
20, 25. And he launches.
All right.
I'm jumping for the ledge that they're or the whatever walkway they're on.
Okay.
Do I need to roll like an athletics check or something?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
It'd be fun.
Prestidigitation.
Actually, I think it's just a straight strength check. But
Okay.
yeah, no, that's
19.
I'm
Yeah.
Plus
good.
5 is 24.
Oh.
that works. As you hurl yourself off, you soar across the sewage water and land on the other side heavily, just and then kind of straighten out and look over, and looks, or Nyx is just on your backpack, just
Sorry.
Sorry. Alright,
Well, good job, you two. You did great.
I'm gonna look for sniffs.
okay. Give me another perception check.
So it's an 18 plus 9, 27?
Nice. You lift up your nose and you start sniffing around and sniffing around like, you get a lot of that sewage smell in here. And you're like, you sneeze a couple of times and you finally start picking up that scent. It's like musk. And you're like, okay. And you follow it off to the right again.
Okay.
And as they travel down the sewer, we'll cut back to,
Team interrogation.
yeah,
Team break kneecaps.
team knees.
Kneecap destroyers.
Kneecap cappers.
Think about
Team-
it. It's perfect. We got a doctor and 2 people that could literally just punch the knee.
Yes, straight. So as y'all are making your way through the back alley that leads to Sybil's farm, well,
We can't call it
triage.
Triage. Yeah, we'll
We're
call
going
it a
to the
triage.
Yeah.
We're going to the
Oh yeah, this is the first time they've been here.
Yeah. Y'all kind of walk through this narrow alley, like right up against the city wall, and it leads you to a door. No real signage around. Very creaky shutter that looks like it's just kind of been nailed back on. You're standing there in front of the things, and Jack is. So he's holed up here.
Yes, this is where I put him. It's not
Good.
much of a shop, but it's what I have.
Yeah. Good out of the way dump that no one's gonna come to. It's a good idea.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, that was my idea. Please come in.
Total
Total shit's dying.
And
She
So-
she glares at the 2.
you both, Sybil, you open up the door and walk in. Jack comes in after you.
I thought the goblin was going to be there.
Oh, that'd be great.
Now she's out and about doing things.
Well, so, where is this fella?
Just head to the back real quick.
Okay.
I whisper. Lock the door.
As he makes his way further to the back, is like, is there another door? Goes somewhere else?
We walk in, I guess. If y'all want, are y'all coming?
We're letting you lead.
Yeah, this face.
Jackie boy.
You see him like stand up a little bit straighter, and he's just kind of staring at the wall.
You've been disloyal, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I saw that nervous twitch. I saw that sweat. Yeah, you've been paid off by another family, haven't you?
He fully turns around, looks at y'all.
I have my new friendly staff in hand, just like kind of resting to my side.
No, I ain't taking no money from nobody other than fine patriarch here.
Mm-hmm.
Take a seat, please. In fact, I insist that you take a seat.
And he's looking at you, and he like looks around, and there's no like seats near him. He's just off towards the back wall, and he's just like
The floor.
The operating table.
I ain't sitting on that.
I said I insist. And I charge up an blast.
Me intimidation check.
Okay.
Can I help by activating my staff? One of the
Yeah,
bullets.
sure.
Oh damn, 12.
You suck.
As
Even with help?
Well,
Yeah, well, that was with a plus.
Bruh.
as the charge up your Eldritch Blast and a arcane blade shoots out of this quarterstaff, he just kind of looks at both of you and is like, I mean, still not sitting on that fucking thing.
All right, then on
That
the
shit
ground.
creeps me out. Like, what?
On the ground.
And he just kind of sits down and just like crisscross applesauce looks at y'all and is like, yeah, you know this is not gonna look good for y'all, right?
It.
Oh no, a guy came in, busted in Sybil's. Yeah. Home? I don't know if you live here, I'm sorry. Busted into her home, attacked us while we were just meeting,
Oh,
and then we had to defend ourselves.
yeah. Out here in this
Shady part of the neighborhood. Yeah.
shitty part of the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm sure my fellow guard's gonna believe you over me.
I mean, that is
3 miscreants, yeah.
depending on how this conversation goes. Getting back to the guards is your primary concern. So, I know you lied, and we know that there's another gang roaming around, and you've been paid off by them.
What proof you got?
Well, I've got this dossier right here,
Uh-huh.
given to the Rovias. Says that they caught you,
Give me a deception check.
favored by the gods.
Okay.
Smart call. Because that was a 10.
Yeah.
Good
I mean-
idea, sir.
Where the fuck is it?
Plus 7, so that's a 17.
Okay, 17.
Much better.
Nice.
He looks at you and you can see his face get just slightly paler. So, well, you're telling me the family got people watching me. I seen a couple of...
Listen, you're not in a place to argue. The family knows everybody's finances, or at least they have a general idea. And certain people are more desperate than others. And you happen to be one of those people.
What, just 'cause I like to gamble don't mean I'm a fucking traitor.
Well, you're on this list, so you want to explain what's going on?
And he just kind of stares.
I mean, we could make this messy. You've seen the operating table.
He just kind of stares at all 3 of you. Look, there's only a couple of times.
Even once is a fuck up.
I there wasn't much. Like, you just asked me to look the other way. That's all.
So
we
you
were-
don't know where they're hiding.
And you kind of see like a little twinkle in his eyes. I didn't say that. I do on occasion like to know who I'm working with. I might be a gambler, but I do like a safer bet on occasion. So I have a faint idea where you might want to look.
Also, how many are there?
I couldn't tell you. I've seen.
Now, I have 2 other names on this list, which means we could just go to the other 2 and they'll give us answers.
Quite frankly, I recommend you probably should do that anyway. You really want to fucking do anything, but you might want to just do that anyway. If you're asking me how many there are of those folk, I told you I only dealt with them twice, and on those occasions, there's like 4 or 5 of them.
All right. Do y'all have any questions for him?
Where they hide?
There is one particular place I have seen a couple of them walking in and out of. I can't guarantee that's where they're hiding. I've just seen them there a few times. It is on my patrol, so not surprising. There's a nice bakery opened up towards the Hello Night district, still within the Cordite.
One of these insight see if he's bullshit. Giving off any, like, that bullshit swap.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of a weeds reference.
That's what I'm assuming.
As far as you can see, seems to be shooting straight here.
Okay. What's the name of this place?
Barnaby's Bakery.
Barnaby's Bakery.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
they're stationed out of a bakery?
Like I said, I'm not saying that's where they are. I'm just saying that's where I've seen a few of them come out on several occasions.
I can definitely say it's a front.
Oh, yes, I guess you would be familiar.
With that, or they just been collecting, protection money.
How often are they frequenting?
Oh, let's see. I've seen them this week. I've seen one of them coming out of there maybe like 4 days out of 7.
Are they
Not always the same person, different people.
Are they staying there long, or are they just making short trips?
Dude, I'm on patrol. I don't know. I'll just see you either going in or coming out. That's it. Sometimes from the front side, sometimes out the back door.
Gabs, you got anything?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Alright, so we throw him in the hole?
let's talk about this. Go to the other room.
What next?
Well, we might want to check out that bakery, but it would be nice to not have the guards on our back while we went in there. And we've got somebody who's not just on their payroll, but now on ours. And the money happens to be information.
Exactly. So,
And, well, let's face it, we're going to blackmail him.
what? I'm shook that. But yeah, okay.
Listen, I think he's going to be more useful alive.
Oh, definitely.
And then you hear a loud as the sound of snapping wood.
Break in.
Does it sound like the front door or
It sounded like it came from the front.
fun?
What does it look like out there?
As you open up the door and look out, your front door is broken. It looks like he kicked his way out since it was fucking locked. He's like, fuck this, and just fucking slammed the door, smashed the door open,
How did he get
and
past us?
went into another room.
Yeah, I thought we went to the front entrance.
Oh yeah, he rolled really high on his stealth.
Jesus Christ. I couldn't have gotten... Gee.
He rolled a 20.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I was super...
Dirty or a nat?
Dirty.
Whew. Alright. Chase after him.
As y'all rush out into the alleyway, you see him just making it to the edge of the alleyway and taking a turn off to the main streets.
Nice.
Double dash.
Little dash.
I'm
I'm
coming after.
sprinting.
Yeah,
Sprint.
yeah, count. I mean, with turning, can we sprint?
Only in a straight line.
Okay, so sprint where we can, double dash.
Can I sprint to the edge and cast web in front of him? At a 60-foot range, and it covers a 20-foot area.
Let me pull up that map.
Next time on the Ring of Contrarians.
There's about 5 people enjoying their time on the benches. Some people picnicking, and then they see this fucking guard just sprinting. Oh, fuck!
Get back here, bastard!
You broke my door.
I think, RoC would probably be the only one of these 3 people that would know this particular thing about the city. But then again, it is also RoC, so I'm kind of debating. Give me a history check.
You keep going. So, how much do you think their bail's gonna be?
Says the guys who were
Who almost
beating
got
a town
arrested.
guard out in the middle of the street.
Damn.
It's a dark day for doors.
Time out. Yep, that's the title.
Dark
doors.
And we got our title.
Perfect.
I love when they write themselves.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of The Ring of Contrarians. Please give us a like and a sub on YouTube or your favorite podcasting app. We put out new episodes on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month, and we hope that you continue to support us so we can keep making cool stuff for you. Thanks!